Welcome back to another video. Today I'm talking about one of childhood favorites, even my favorite to this day. I ain't gonna lie, I still watch it. The beauty of Digimon. Now Digimon in general, so Digimon Adventure, Digimon Adventure 2, even the Digimon Tries, the Digimon Frontiers, Digimon Tamers, Digimon Data Squad, Fusion. I'm probably missing a lot, but I've seen all of the Digimon, and of course, before I even mention anything, first thing I want to bring up is Pokemon a ripoff of Digimon. No, sorry, is Digimon a ripoff of Pokemon? Though they use similar designs, no. Digimon is digital monsters in a separate world entirely, but Pokemon is the Pokemon world. Pokemon are basically animals. The only animals that are in Pokemon that are just natural are fish, because they eat fish. Right? They also eat meat in Pokemon. It's not really explained where they get the meat from either. But, you know, everything is within the Pokemon world. Pokemon and, you know, humans aren't separated by any material or digital barrier. While in Digimon's basically an isekai. You know, a couple of kids get transferred to the digital world to help save the digital world from some sort of evil. Whether that is themselves, whether that is a digital evil corrupting the Digimon, well, it's something. Right, within the digital world, right? So they're completely separate. Most humans don't know about the digital world. Because the digital world basically summons kids. Basically like Power Rangers, but isekai ones? I ain't gonna lie. They also use Digivices in case for them to evolve and Digivolve. Pokemon, on the other hand, what they use is just perfect evolve. Unless you're Pokemon. Unless you're Pikachu. Sorry. Where you evolve, you stay like that. Digimon, you do no such thing. You evolve once, and then you de-Digivolve. And then if a Digimon dies, you become an egg. But in Pokemon case, if you die, you mostly become Cubone. Or not Rowlet. Is it Ruff that died in that one episode in Sun and Moon? I honestly don't know what they do, because Latios, when he died, he became two people. So that's not really explained in the Pokemon universe. I'm not gonna lie, with Pokemon dying. Of course not, legendaries though. Anyway, Digimon are basically just digital constructs within data. So even if they die, their data gets constructed into just a Digi-Egg, so they, so they're born again. And of course with Digimon, unlike Pokemon that is more of a child, like more towards children demographic, Digimon points to an all types of demographic story, as you could watch it as a young kid and enjoy, the banter between the Digimon and the humans, the kid adventures, things that you won't understand the themes. But while you watch Digimon as an adult, a teenager towards adult, and you don't get stuck in the mainframe of, oh, I'm too old for this, you can see how they have to be stuck there, the survival skills. Matt and TK's divorced parents, about them not seeing each other. You know how divorce is a big subject, how the kids are raised, how they're raised differently. Ty and Kyrie's relationship between sisters, and how TK really shouldn't have been in the digital world in the first place, as you see him join the Digimon O2 squad with people his age, with Angie Woman and Angel Woman. Of course, so you can see the subjects of divorce, you can see the subjects of heartbreak, you can even see the subjects within Digimon Try that is more directed to the older audience, because the original Digimon audience that originally watched it got older, so Digimon Try catered to that. You can see them basically give up the relationships with the Digimon to reset the digital world, to protect them from the virus. You could see multiple installments of the story. You could see with fatherhood and abandonment in Digimon Data Squad, where David's father basically abandoned him and his father became a Digimon. Not really explained, or at least I haven't seen the series in a while. With Digimon Tamers, you can see the outspec of giving it your all. You have to become something greater than yourself, as Guillaumon is just a fusion of Tai and I'm thinking his name is Ty. His name's probably not Ty. Ty and Guillaumon. You see multiple aspects that you really don't see in Pokemon. Pokemon doesn't tackle the handle. I'm gonna stop talking. as Digimon handles the aspects of divorce, handles the aspects of how people grow up, how people change when they grow up. When we see the first the Digimon masters, Tai and the crew, they're really separated as they had to grow up. They're not old enough to deal with the Digimon drama, so they handle it to future people within the Digimon Adventure 02 squad. It becomes less canonically aligned with each other. So Data Squad doesn't know Tai unless you think about that one movie. That movie never made it to the States. So you can see in Digimon Tamers their whole crew, and then you see how I'm forgetting her name, deal with the loss of her Digimon, and Leomon, one of the saddest deaths. How she deals with her despair and how her despair caused everything to go away just because Beelzebubon kills her Digimon, and how her Digimon was basically her best friend. Her parents don't like her. She has friends, but she really fell close to Leomon, and Leomon caught one to the head. I'm not gonna lie to you. So you see all of these Digimons, as much as people don't like Digimon Frontier, they introduced us to Fusion Digimon, how a human can become a Digimon. It gave us so many aspects within this show, and so many adult concepts that even as a kid, I started watching when I was like 8, especially when you're 8 years old, you don't get. But when you get older, you understand. You understand to a certain extent how divorce affects the kids, how having to be forced to do something at such a young age, makes you a different person in the realm of TK and Kairi. How, within even the new Digimon Tri movies, how basically one mess up can really cause you your Digimon, can cause you your future. As the guy killed his Digimon, he took a rock to the head of that Digimon, and honestly, I wish I had the clip, because that was, whoa, I ain't gonna lie. Just because the Digimon tried to satisfy him on his birthday. And side note, I don't know if you're in this video right now, but side note, I've talked about this because I've seen the movie with my brother. If I was supposed to get a Digimon on that day, and you tell me I didn't get a Digimon because the digital masters, Digimon, whoever, Digidestin, decided it was too dangerous for everyone to have a Digimon, I would absolutely fight everyone. Like, I was supposed to get it. And they even say in the movie that the Digidestins are growing by a number every year, so why can't I get one? Anyway, there's that. Like, the digital world and the human world, they try to keep as separate as you can, but Digimon kept bleeding into the human world. Right? I'm not really gonna talk about Apply Monsters like that. I started watching it, I fell off the series, so I'm not gonna talk about Apply Monsters like that. You can let me know if it was good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even Digimon Ghost Game, you gotta tell me if that was good. And then the Digimon Adventure reboot, I kind of already dropped that as well. So there's 3 Digimon series outside of the main 4 or 5 that I've seen. So you would have to just tell me about it. Like, I just haven't seen a lot of it. Of course, but you could let me know if it was good. Should I check it out? Of course. But anyway, you see the beauty of them tackling more and more harsh subjects within the Digimon universe. The jokes, the action, the fusions, Amimon. You even see Amimon versus Alphimon for a little bit in Digimon Tri. The abandonment. And then you have the emotional attachment. So if you watch Digimon Tri, when all the digital monsters right? The Digimon, like Digidestin, lose all their Digimon, like Agumon and all that. They lose their memory in the digital reset, so they could erase the virus out of Mechamon. They lose their thing, and you just hear the whistle, like they was whistling. It's a magnificent story. Now, Digimon Frontier, bad, right? It has its moments of bad because of all the filler, but you could see how the story progresses, how the story is just good and just better for all audiences rather than Pokemon. Like Pokemon, though it gives its just as Pokemon within itself, you can't, a lot of people don't know it's an anime until you get older. Especially, like, now you know Pokemon's an anime because of social media, right? Everyone knows Pokemon is anime. Like, you can't go anywhere and say Pokemon's a cartoon. But when you're younger and social media really didn't exist, you had to grow up and then you had to start watching other anime, and then someone who already watched as a veteran anime said, "Oh, yo, you know Pokemon's an anime?" I was like, "Nah, you lying." Like, "Yes, sir." They'd be like, "Oh, I didn't know that." Like, come on. Like, that's the only reason you'd find Pokemon out. And Digimon is more towards all audiences. It's really, really good. And that's the beauty of it. It's that it's towards everyone and not just the kids. You can watch the first Digimon movie, the second Digimon. You can watch any Digimon movie and be satisfied with it. And just watch it now. You know, watch it with your friend, watch it with your brother. Like, it's for all audiences. That's the beauty of it. That's what Pokemon isn't. I mean, Pokemon is for all audiences. Let's be for real. Rather, people have stuck to Pokemon within their adult years because of nostalgia, or you really fell in love with it and you just don't let it go, right? But the Pokemon anime, as we can all see, is more directed towards kids than it is towards adults, while Digimon is everyone. It's for everyone. So, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.